Perfect. Well, that was a successful bug hunt. Hey. Yeah, Lindy and the missus had me bug hunting. I've now got the exquisite belt at last. You don't. Yeah. You stop there. Perfect. Right, I've just... Wow, that goes into a lot of number 4 over there. Jeez. I wasn't even looking at that. Wow. Okay, well. It's what it is, I guess. What did you catch anyway, Pitbull? I've got to do some fishing in there, a lot of it. I just wanted to push to 8 so I can get the recipe for the bug tracker jars. Gotcha. Yeah, they got me up to 9. I'm still trying to grow blueberries in there. I feel like I should have continued like streaming that game. It's been fun. It's just that it's like there's a lot of, like in every MMO, there's a lot of mundane grind, and I'm not sure that people would have really appreciated like sitting watching it. You know what I mean? Maybe I should stop just assuming what others think or feel, and I should just do something and wait for a complaint. You know, maybe that's an idea. Instead of constantly preempting problems. You know what? I am going to do this because this is getting a bit of a pain now, because this doesn't seem to want to be spreading properly. So if you'll just give me a couple of seconds indulgement while I give this a drip or two of this flow. I just used 2. There we go. Wait for what? Let me just mix this up in here, and then hopefully it's going to make this spread better. Because so far it's being a sticky, ooey gooey mess. And that bottle's going to last me for years, because like 1 or 2 drips is enough to revitalize your paint by the looks of this. I don't know if there's an amount where you can't go over it. Well, I would imagine that there would be. Right, let me just push all that to one side, and then that way then it's hopefully only just going to be the top bit that's drying out. Haley had just quoted Ricky Bobby. Really? What did they say? Oh, that's going on much better now. We should have done that a couple of minutes ago. Uni the Bug Kid just said, if you're not first, you're last, in his dialogue. Wow. Well, I suppose, wait, you're not exactly last if you're not first, are you? You're just not first. Depends how many people are in the race. And I'm just being a miser now and just taking the paint off this brush and putting it on the canvas, because I have this funny feeling that this particular blue that I'm doing now, that I only have one tub of, is not going to last, which is going to be a bit of a pain for me, because then I've got to try and mix up the exact shade of blue, unless this is just one of the block colours of blue. Have you seen that movie? What movie is it? Because you know me, I don't remember what I watched last night, let alone what I watched ages ago. Right, I think we're done with that. No, I can. The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. No, I haven't watched that. Is it any good? A bit. Grab my coffee. Okay, no, I might have to give that a watch because it's got a car in it. I've never been Will Ferrell's, like, Will Ferrell. Is that the same guy that did who played in Elf? Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of him. There's been a couple of things I've liked him in, but I've just never really been a fan of him as an actor. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. A bit more of this here. Yep. Yeah, even though I've put this flow stuff in there, it's drying out straight away. And I don't think I can turn that fan off because I think I'm just going to melt in here. Let's see. Let's turn it off and see what it's like then. As a true southerner, the overlay exaggerated southern accent is a bit of offensive, but it's got some real funny stuff in it. Yeah, he's made some. He's a funny guy. It's just his humour is all of that. His humour is all of that stupid humour, you know, which I don't particularly find all that clever. Do you know what I mean? It's not really inventive. It's just, oh, I'll just say something ridiculously outrageous and pull a funny face and exaggerate, and everyone will just find it funny. Do you get where I'm coming from? Right. So there is a lot of this number 4 to be done. There. Oh, absolutely. Okay, got to run to the pharmacy. Back in a bit. All right then, buddy. I'll catch you in a bit. Drive safe. Gonna set myself up in game, stay AFK without getting disconnected so my crops grow. Trying to harvest my apples so I can make more seeds. It do be like that. It do be like that. Yes, Mr. Pitbull has the paleo bug. It's not surprising. It is a good game. And it's like geared to, it's like a social cozy game. You know, where you're not really against anybody. If anything, it's quite the opposite. You have to help everyone. And I think a lot of people are appreciating that. You know, there's enough games out there that pit you against each other. And, you know, it's kind of nice to have a bit of a difference where it's just not like that. This little bit in here. Yeah. And then I have a small mutant base now ours. Nice. Mission successfully complete. Well done. Is there good loot on their mutant bases? Like I say, me and my mate are going to be playing it. Soon, I guess. What's this? Trying to have a smoke and make more seeds. I have a small flower pot on my desk and I use for pencil holding. It's just the right size to sit my PS4 controller upside down. Wedge it in place so the camera spins in game and I don't get kick green activity. So they've added a thing now where you can claim the island. Oh, okay. I made scrap size from 10 to 50. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. I mean, they've got some balancing to do. I just have a feeling that game is definitely going to go somewhere, like Rusted. You know, I can see it being one of them really popular games. That's going to get some mods and stuff to it soon. Do you know, I'm actually thinking, I'm so sorry to do this to you guys. I'm actually thinking that I'm going to have to put in a couple of extra drops to this because this paint just isn't going the way it should be. Oh, don't want to undo the whole thing. Oh, come on. It ain't that difficult to undo a bloody lid, is it? Here we go. Right. Here we go. Let's have... I'm going to do 2 more. Oh, no, not 3. We've done it now. So when I said 2, obviously obviously that wasn't. I've just broken the lid on it now. What the? Can you not, please? There we go. All right. Okay. Let's just give this a mix up. This won't take a couple of seconds. I think I might have added a little too much now, but we're just going to have to see what it turns out like. Well, it's definitely thinner. That much I can tell you for sure. Whether it's too thin now is a different matter, but it is definitely thinner. I think that actually might be the perfect consistency, if I'm being completely honest. Right, let's try and get this off the rest of the brush. Like I said, I'm no professional at this. You know, I'm just an amateur that just enjoys doing it. I'm listening to jokes on YouTube last night. I'm repeating on Twitch, of course. I was crying. You vlogger. Yes, yeah, it happens. Yeah, the Pitbull normally comes in with a slew of dad jokes. You know, the ones that just no one really laughs at. But for some unknown reason, I don't know what's wrong with me, but I seem to be finding them hilarious. Like, that's where that supplies one, my soundbite comes from, because that was a dad joke that he told, and it was one of those jokes where I literally just found it like the funniest thing in the world, and I could not stop laughing at it for about 2 hours on stream. So everybody just sort of clipped it because it was such a good night. I was so sore the next day. My belly, my back, my face was killing me from laughing so much. But yeah, I do appreciate a good joke. And I think I said this before, you know, like I can appreciate a joke that, you know, that you're not meant to tell. You know, because I take it for the comedic value that it's meant in, you know, not as just like something that's supposed to be found offensive. You know, don't get me wrong, even I have my limits. Not very many, but I have my limits. You know, so I'm not saying that all jokes are appropriate, but I don't know. I just feel like the cancel culture that we live in now just makes everything so serious. And it's like, well, if we can't have a laugh anymore, then quite honestly, what's the point? That's spreading much better now. Much, much better. Well, obviously I didn't make a mistake then. It was completely planned for and got. I've sent you one on Discord. Don't read it out loud. Yep, no worries. I will take a look when I've finished, because it's unfortunate because everything's behind me to be able to see Discord. I might be able to read it before I actually sign off, so you can gauge my reaction to it. See, now you've done it. Now I've got this curiosity thing where, like, do you know what? I'm going to bloody read it now. I won't read it out. That much I'll say. All right, what we got here? Oh dear. Yeah. I'm no expert, but I think you're right. I think you'll find that might not be within Twitch's TOS. Yeah. Music stopped. Oh no, it's just gone to the next track. I keep on doing that, thinking that the music stopped. It isn't. It's just going to another track. Right. Okay, so we're off of that bit now. We're back into the pot. Yeah. I might be able to turn my fan back on now that I've thinned the paint out a lot, because I've literally starting to melt. Oh yeah, this stuff is brilliant. Really good stuff. We are definitely making a lot of progress today. I mean, I make progress every time I come in. It's just sometimes it just doesn't feel like it's a lot. And then other times it's like, wow, that looks really good, you know? Oh, they're right. I'm going to have to cut this off there, because otherwise I'm never going to stop going up. And I kind of want to get this bit done, if possible. And I've just remembered I've got my coffee there, haven't I? Which I haven't finished. So I might just finish that quickly. It was slightly too much to finish in one go, even though I did give it a good try. That's gone pretty cold now. Second one did it. There. But you know, I can't wait to get back on bloody form and have a laugh. I'm sick and tired of just being down and bloody miserable. I just want to get back to having a giggle and playing some games. I dare say it won't be long, with a bit of luck. I know I've got some more blood tests coming up and some other tests and what have you. So it's, unfortunately, it's not gonna happen in the time frame that I would like it to happen, but I'll get back there. We'll get back there. And then people are going to get really fed up, because I've been sort of turning everybody down to play games and doing stuff because I can't reliably say I'm going to be there or I'm going to do something or whatever, because something always crops up, whether it's health or whatever. But I'm looking forward to that being not a thing anymore. And then just being back to my old self and being reliable. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, you know. I'll be there. Because that is incredibly frustrating. I can't stand the person I've become, because that would annoy me, you know. I've always been a type of person, if you say you're going to do something, do it. And then to kind of be that guy myself is not a good look on me. I have to be honest, and I'm not happy about it. I'll tell you else what I'm not happy about. I'm not happy about how bloody warm this room's getting. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're going to have to put the fan back on. Oh, geez. Oh, that's better. Who needs a radiator when you got a graphics card? I'm getting more of this 4 done than I actually thought I was going to do. Which is no bad thing. So I've got some messages from a friend of mine wanting me to come back and do long drive or my garage. So I've been thinking about that Wolf, the Mercedes, and doing it up, and it's like just can't seem to get near it. I keep telling you guys, and I keep like harping on it because I want you to know that anybody out there that's maybe a little frustrated with the way my videos have gone just lately, you know, that I share what you're saying. Like, it's frustrating for me. It's like I actually want to play these games, but just don't have the concentration to be able to do it. I mean, I noticed the other day, and I'm kind of noticing it today, I don't really have the concentration to do this. Which is a scary thought, really, because, yeah, I've given up too much already without giving up anything else. But that's not going to be the case. I have a feeling that once somebody decides to look into my case properly, they're going to say, Mark, that gallstone's got to come out, mate. And after that, you'll have a period of adjustment for a month or 2, but you're going to feel so much better when it's gone. I'm going to be, you know what, Doc? Let's get it done. Let's get me in there. I am ready. I actually felt sorry for my doctor, you know, because he was kind of embarrassed the fact that he didn't have the results and stuff. And I'm sure that doctors are, you know, because they're frontline, they're getting moaned at, shouted at, abused and whatever else. And I know it's not the doctor's fault. I know it's not even the hospital's fault. I know exactly where the blame lies. It's the government's fault for underfunding the NHS. You will not change my mind on that. And I think he was pretty relieved, you know, that I didn't hold any umbrage towards him, you know. It's not his fault. I'm pretty sure if it was in his power, he'd have had the results back and got me sorted out. Because that poor guy's got thousands of patients, not just me.